Tonight we're going to do a watercolor resist project. Here is a sample of one that's already finished. It's just a combination of watercolors, paper, and a white crayon. So let's get started. So what you're going to need is watercolor paper, or just a little bit thicker paper. Copy paper will work too. You just have to be careful when it gets really wet. White crayon, watercolors, water, and a brush. And if you want to add something a little extra later, you need a spray bottle of water and some salt. So what I'm going to do is on my paper, I'm going to draw a picture with my white crayon. Now it's super hard to see, like you can't see anything that I'm doing here, but when you use the watercolor, it's going to turn out so nice and very surprising. So I've got my picture on the paper with my white crayon, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my brush with my water and I'm just going to get my whole paper wet first. It's easier to spread the watercolor paint when your paper is already wet. So just brush over it. You don't want it dripping in puddles, but just brush over the paper with water. Then I'm going to use my watercolors. So remember, when you're using watercolors, you want to get a wet brush, and then you're going to put it in the paint and get it wet. You do not need to dig your brush into the paint. Just rub it around until it's a puddle of paint. Then you're going to go over on your wet paper and you're just going to spread your paint around. If you use a little water, you can kind of spread it around a little more sometimes when it gets a little bit dry. Then remember to wash out your brush in between and get some new paint. I didn't do such a good job of washing out my brush, and so now I muddied up the colors, but you know what? It's okay. You can just kind of spread them out. I don't care. And I'm just going to keep going over my painting. And you can see where the wax from the crayon is, the paint won't stick. And so I have a very cool effect. What's even more cool than that is that at the end, after you've painted your whole thing, you can spray your paper with water, take some salt. If you have coarse salt, it's better, but I just had regular salt. And sprinkle it on the watercolor and watch what happens when the salt absorbs the water when it dries. So here I have some samples. Here's one that's dry that I did of the rain outside, kind of the raindrops dropping in puddles. And then my rainbow. And then this was going to be my butterfly. It's a little series. All right, we'd love to see pictures of your artwork, so make sure that you email us. We miss you. Bye-bye.